psychotic. It's a better word. Psychological?
Yes.
Probably a better word. Psychological differences. I I receded into myself. I became very scared of dealing with people, and I didn't like it. And it took a long time for me to slowly break out of that cage. I talk, I talk quite often because I'm scared of being shut out and having someone's opinions forced upon me, which I do not like. But I also tend to force my opinion on others. So, in that case, I'm a hypocrite. But at the same time, the more I do, the more talking because I don't want I want to get all my emotions out before someone has a chance to block me out. In Nid's case, more along the lines of psychological rant. When he sets his mind on something, his mind locks on it. He tends to rant about things such as politics when it's involved. When it comes to cases such as, this is an example, whether the Union flag was racist or not, he takes a hard stand.
Well, the issue though is like some things I take a hard stand, but usually I don't. Usually I'm. But that was like one of the few times I actually took a hard stand. Usually my opinions on stuff are a little bit more gray. Like I don't take any side or the other. Like the whole like pro-life, pro-choice issue, I'm very much on the fence about. Unfortunately, I see too much of both sides and like why both sides are reasonable.
It's also brought to the fact that Nid has something that I really don't, or had something didn't have in a long time, or could fake it. He was either able to fake enough confidence or actually have it to at least believe in himself somewhat. For the longest time, I did. And believe it or not, I do owe you, Danny, Jeremy, and AK and Bob for helping me build that up. Because you guys would constantly break me down, but it would also make me slowly a little better at times.
Oh, like dealing with people joking around?
Yes, I was very insecure about myself, and it took a long time.
I don't really think my thing was insecurity. I think I just didn't understand that people were joking.
That's what I'm saying. That's where differences lies. You had enough. You either fake enough or had enough to just basically shut out the world.
Husky, no, you don't understand. Like, the reason why I didn't like you doing that was because I used to not understand when people were joking or not. Sometimes even like now, like you can sometimes see like where like I'm a lot better. A lot of times I can tell, but like there's times where like you're joking and I can't tell you're joking.
And at this point in my life, because you guys helped me out, I basically just told the world, screw yourself. I'm me. You got a problem with that? Suck it. Because nowadays, someone calls me a weeaboo, which I do not like that word at all.
Weeaboo.
I don't like that word. Shut up.
Shut up, you fucking weeaboo.
I'll hurt you. Bring it. No. And like I said, in most cases, that being called that would make me sad or upset. In this case, I'm just like, Nid's more just doing it just to bug you, just blow him off and just be like, eh. Because Nid has something. Because
that's just what I do.
It's just what he does. It's just what people do. They pull flaws at people, and for Nid's case, it's joking around. For some people, they might be serious. But all you have to do is basically tune them out.
But that's sometimes how I deal with, like, when I get annoyed with people, is I fucking just... I mean, and unfortunately, like, that's kind of why I kind of fucking shit on myself from when I was younger and say, you know, when I was younger, it was basically my fault. Like, I did shit that enticed people to probably make fun of me. It's because I have the opinion of, I just...
You've lost your train of thought.
Yeah, completely lost my train of thought. And that's another thing. I always lose my goddamn train of thought. Whereas Nid might have OCD, he also has ADD or ADHD.
Speaking of which, how would you rate my psychological advancement at the moment?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Most of it's what I've already determined about myself.
Delving further into the minds, you also find distinct differences. Being which what you had to deal with racially growing up.
What?
and this is more on my card than you because you're obviously white. There's no denying that, right?
Yeah, if anything, I was made fun of because I look very white. But like, if there's anything like that, I don't think has ever bothered me. It's been like the color of my skin. Like, I'll fucking joke around about how white I am. Like, that was never something that fucking bugged me. I knew I was fucking.
I understand that when I was a child, I did not enjoy being called Mexican because I wasn't. I still am not.
Shut up, you fucking lawnmower.
And at least I'm not Voldemort's second son.
Wait, what? I don't get that fucking reference. I really don't.
That's what I'm saying. You're Voldemort's second son. There's no reference here. Wait, you don't know who Voldemort is?
I know who Voldemort is, but like, who the fuck was his first son?
You didn't have one. I'm just saying you're like you're the bastard offspring.
I'm really like just like literally you just fucking threw me for a loop. I'm completely confused right now.
That was the plan.
Wouldn't surprise me.
It was a confusing insult. I like it.
Alright.
Again, that being the case, I did not enjoy it. I still don't enjoy it to this day, but it's more along the lines of I just get annoyed by it. Getting tired of people calling me 1, beaner, 2, wetback, 3, telling me to stop stealing American jobs.
Stop stealing American jobs, Husky.
It is impossible for me to steal an American job because one.
So you're like you're half Latino.
Not even half, I'm more of a fifth. Maybe a fifth. I'm probably more of like an 18th. It's the smallest part of my blood. It's enough to make my hair color black, but that's about it.
I think people more so think like with you, it's your skin color.
Well, my hair color as well.
Oh.
Black is native to Hispanics and Italians, so it's probably helped me out there.
Yeah, usually it's skin color. If you have kind of more of a tan skin color, I mean.
I'm more of an olive. Like, I look like someone who hangs out on the beach all the time, yet I don't. By the way, I do not enjoy beaches.
You
Too many
don't?
crowds. Too many crowds. Do not enjoy them.
If you also want to fucking go into like more psychological profile with me, I don't really like being in a large group of people. I usually like having like that small group.
Going in, fears can also play a huge psychological role. Most of my fears come from past experiences, most of which my family messing with me. AKA, I do not like puppets. That was less my family messing with me just because I find them creepy as hell.
Okay, you're afraid of fucking puppets? Seriously?
Not less afraid, more just like I don't like them. Is that a thing? It's like I'm not actually afraid of them. They wouldn't scare me. I'm just like that thing is creepy as hell. Disturbed. I'm disturbed by puppets. Lifeless eyes, man. Very creepy.
It's just fucking weird. I'm
You're not messing. You're not picking me about it. You're just kind of.
No, that's just like it's just like I've never heard that.
I'm not scared. Actually, it is a phobia, believe it or not. But I'm not scared.
There's a phobia, just like there is a
There's a phobia for everything.
Yeah, just like how there's a God damn it! I'm having a brain fart. What is the word? Just like how there's a fetish for everything, there's also a phobia for everything too.
Can I have a phobia of whips and chains to my list?
Also, there's a fetish of whips and chains.
No, I'm saying, can I add a phobia of whips and chains to my list? Because I kind of don't want to be in that situation.
Yeah.
I also don't want to be electrocuted. I'm good. No, puppets are more along the lines that disturb me.
The puppets thing just confuses the fuck out of me. I don't know why.
Why? Because there's
like a sock puppet? What fucking scary?
I can be around stuff. I'm more talking about like the full-on dead eyes, the jaw moves.
Like a Pinocchio before he was given life puppet?
Yeah, like the puppet given life puppet. No, not Pinocchio. Pinocchio didn't bug me. More like, have you seen Slappy from Goosebumps? More along that type of puppet.
No, I don't. I've never really watched Goosebumps. Read Goosebumps for that matter either.
Well, it's more like the old school puppet, where it's not like a sock puppet, it's made of wood.
And like,
really
and with like
creepy.
with the strings.
Yeah, I like those guys.
Some can be creepy, but most aren't.
That's what I'm saying. The ones
I'm saying some definitely can. Some definitely can, but
that's what I'm saying. The ones who are creepy are the ones that get me. More less than along the lines of the ones who aren't. The ones
so
that
then
cute,
it's
I'm fine
then
with.
it's like some are bad, but not all.
That's what I understand. That's why I said it's more of a disturbance of I don't like the dead eyes. You gotta admit, when you see a pair of dead eyes staring at you, you're just kind of like.
Not really the eyes. No, it's more so like. Kind of depends like how it's done too. Like, this is just fucking confusing me.
Eh. I'm also allergic to alcohol, so.
Technically, I'm allergic to weed.
I'm
Technically,
not allergic to wheat. I am allergic to alcohol.
but like it's very very slight. Because believe it or not, I love fucking grain food, so like I have wheat shit all the goddamn time. But somehow I'm allergic to wheat.
Let
Like,
me explain something to you. When a beer bottle breaks at work, I have to go sit in the break room for a little bit because I get so dizzy. And I don't drink. I've never drunk in my life. So I don't want to check the effects of what's actually going to happen if I get dizzy enough to where I have to sit down.
okay, I think I should have Danny buy alcohol and just like open it while you're in the room.
You've already said this. Another phobia being...
Like just like splash it on you.
Another phobia, arachnophobia.
That's
There's
a normal
nothing
one.
weird about that one because there's a lot of people who have that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. The whole public thing confuses me, but that doesn't.
Huh?
I said the whole puppet thing confuses me. That one doesn't.
I still say it. I'm still trying to explain it.
Like the clown thing, yeah, people are afraid of clowns. But puppets is like
I
puppets.
just find out. Sorry, my family showed me Chucky when I was a kid, and I'm just like, no. 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 No.
God, if you hated Chucky, you would have hated being around one of my cousins.
Yeah, my uncle had.
Because for years, okay, he had that Chucky, had like the fucking Chucky doll thing for years.
Yeah, my uncle has one now.
But here's where it gets worse. But then like God, was it like around like when I was just starting to go to high school? I think like around my 8th grade graduation was the time. He would fucking chain that to his pants all the goddamn time, and he'd always walk around with it like.
I need chain a full size one, man.
Dude.
A tiny one.
Listen, like I might look like very preppy, but like majority of the male cousins I had were kind of
Punkish.
yeah, kind of like punk rock, you know, more metal.
Punkish horror movie lovers.
Yeah, the horror movie lovers. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Yeah, but like I very much like if you look at me compared to like all my other male cousins, I look a lot different. I also my male cousins have tattoos. I don't.
Now do you understand what I mean? Like I don't like the creepy dead eyes.
Well, I never really watched that movie, so I always thought it was funny how he fucking carried it around. Because that was about around the time where I started actually getting along with my cousins, was when he was doing that.
Well, like I said, I was a little kid, showed a horror movie, was told that puppets could kill you, and I was just like, nope.
Puppets can kill you.
You know what I mean? It's like, nope.
Husky. And it wasn't a puppet, it was a doll.
Well, technically the one in the movie was puppet.
Wanna know what fucking scared the shit out of me when I was a kid?
Scream.
I never watched those horror movies.
Well,
I very much didn't watch horror movies, and no one forced me to. Not even my cousins.
That's what I'm saying. There's a big difference.
And that wasn't really ever my parents' thing either. So, like, I never had to deal with that.
Ooh, format program. Friendville.
As I said, my parents actually would prefer not to show my sister horror movies, Cause my sister fucking like watched a horror movie at like a friend's house.